There you go.
Hello, Snowrunners. Welcome back to episode 2, hard mode made easy.
He actually got the recording thing done this time.
Yeah, I pushed the button twice fast enough to get it recording. Okay, we're back in the Fleet Star. We're going to go over here. We're going to grab the Chevrolet pickup truck. We're going to tow it down to the next intersection to get to the next watchtower. Shut that off. Okay. And, okay, there's the upgrade there for the GMC. We're going to go down the main road here. Oh, wrong way. We're going to go down the main road here. We'll go ahead and top our fuel tanks off here real quick. We're going to get to this watchtower. Don't go this way because you'll just get stuck.
You can go that way. I have. It's doable.
Well, we're doing it in the pickup truck, so we're going to go down.
Pickup truck.
There's another intersection right down here we're going to go to, and then we're going to go that way. Over here in the shadow, you see there's a highway truck. That's a GMC 9500 or 5900, sorry, that you'll get. It's just for a task. You don't get to keep it.
You just take it to the farm. It's a very simple thing. You can do it right now if you really wanted to.
Yeah, we'll take it to the farm. We're going to do that a little bit later. We're not going to do it just yet. Alright, let's do the pickup. Let's head over here. There's our fuel tanker. And we don't need to start the engine on the pickup because it's just wasted fuel, and this guy will just fill it with no problem. Start the engine.
Yeah. A few-ton truck pulling a little car is not gonna matter.
No. Refuel from the fuel carrier trailer, fuel Fleet Star, fuel pickup, and
would have been easy if you just clicked it once instead of holding it, because it would have filled it to full with how little fuel they both of them have lost.
We're on our way. Alright, right over there is a trailer with some parts on it for the power lines we're going to have to do here a little bit later. I could have went ahead and discovered that now, but we can wait a little bit. It would give us 30 XP if I'd have drove over there. Here's that intersection that I'm talking about. So, we'll disconnect the pickup truck. Stop our engine, change trucks, and we're gonna go grab that watchtower right there that you can see in the distance. Not too far. Get through here, we'll have to winch a little bit, not too much.
And take engine damage because you're going into deep waters. It didn't go the other way.
I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I broke my Matilda. I hurt my baby.
Stock tail.
I see that. And the knob came off my controller. Alright, I need to pay a little more attention to what I'm doing here. I just did 4 points of damage to my truck, and that hurts my feelings. But we're not going to pay to repair those. We're going to use that service trailer that we found earlier to repair that. Alright.
The way you went, you really don't have to go.
Well, we do it different, remember?
You do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you didn't have to go that way, all the way around it. You could have gone more to the left and would have been fine.
I go this way because I know there's wake points over here. I have issues. And if you're not making progress, you can attach your winch to the back of your truck and go up there, and that'll actually go us pretty quickly. Through there. This way I go works just fine. I just picked the back track there at the very beginning. So. Same thing. Oh, we can move right over there. That looks good. That gets us a lot of progress.
Don't back the truck.
Yeah.
You're done with the forward winch too. They broke the trade, but you're fine. You realize there are over 1,000 different witch tactics you can use, so there's a lot.
Alright, we're at the watchtower. As you see, we just got another 50 XP. We just found some objectives. The drowned highway truck, that's the one that was in the shadow over there. Food delivery. We could have loaded some drowned scout truck. We could have loaded some consumables over there to farm, but we didn't want to do that because we aren't going to pay for it. The power lines, that's where that other trailer is that we passed a little bit ago. Alright, let's get this thing back to the Fleet Star. Well, that's the thing in this, if you stop, you're going to sink in the mud.
Nah, it's also true to real.
Yeah. In real life, you'd sink in the mud too, because, you know, gravity.
A good way to describe it is, for when you're picking a tire, is either you want wide and you're going to dig, or you want skinny and you're going to glide. You said that exactly backwards. Well, if you do wide, you are going to dig, and I mean that by wide mud tires that are meant to dig into the ground. Then there are wide, then there can be skinny tires that you can specifically go over mud faster with, since
no, the surface, the wider surface area keeps you on top. They're called.
This is in the video game, not in real life.
Oh, they're flotation tires. Wide tires are flotation tires designed for staying on top, and the skinny tires are designed for digging down.
It'll do the opposite.
Oh, well, that's true. A lot of things in this game aren't real to life. Well, let's go back to attaching links to the back. There we go. That works. So basically right here I'm driving around the perimeter of the map. That's where these watchtowers are. Next we're going to go up to the T intersection that's close to where you start in the normal mode. I'm gonna tow this up there with the Fleet Star, park the Fleet Star again, then I'm gonna go up and get the other watchtower that's up there. We'll get the race suspension for the or the Chevy pickup. We'll get the bigger engine for the Chevy pickup. I'll definitely be installing the race suspension, but I'm just going to leave the stock engine in here for right now in the pickup truck. We got a long way to go before we get back to the garage. We got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I'll just spin the camera around here a little bit. And we're back on the road. Turn off the all-wheel drive because that burns up more fuel. When I get to the intersection up here, I'm going to siphon just a little bit of fuel. There you can see the other watchtower up there in the distance that we're going to go to. And those windmills up there on top of the hill, that's where the race suspension upgrade is for the Chevy pickup truck. We're going to make our way up there. Okay, we're going to park this right here. We're going to get back into the Chevy. We're going to take just a little bit of fuel out of there so we have full tank in the Chevy, because it's going to be a while before we get anywhere for fuel again. It's a little bit of a slow process at first.
You say that every time.
I know. Well, doesn't hurt to reiterate things. Actually, before I get into the mud, let's stop the engine here. So there's the watchtower. We're gonna go right up here. I set the markers on here because I have a tendency to get lost.
I know. I don't have good at not getting lost.
No.
We can see the exact opposite in real life.
Yeah. So yeah, you're really good at getting lost in real life. So right over here's if you played in the normal mode, that's where you start in normal mode. So we're just kind of getting back to where we would have started if we did the tutorial. But actually,
playing on hard mode.
This actually isn't the way you would go through the tutorial anyway, so. But if you've played through enough times, you know to just go up here and get this watchtower first, even before you're doing the tutorial, because you can get this upgrade.
Watchtower's easy to get though, so.
The watchtower's super easy to get to, and I kind of got off the track here just a little bit again.
Hey, you're stuck on a tree.
Yeah. See, that's why I have to put those little blue points in there, because I always get off the trail. And I really don't think this rain in it, I don't think it makes it slicker while it's raining or anything.
It's just an aesthetic.
It's just for aesthetic purposes and to be annoying sometimes. But I don't think it really
does anything.
It really does anything other than just for looks. And I mean, you could look at the ground and it doesn't even look like the ground's wet or anything.
Nah, no, it doesn't.
It's just the typical mud that's already there. Oh, nice little drop off there.
The F-750 over before and it landed back on a trail on its wheels.
No.
I've done that before. It was very entertaining.
Yeah.
It was in Michigan too.
Sure. Yeah, I've done that a few times too. Okay, there's a watchtower, another 50 XP. It didn't locate anything else for us. It didn't.
Well, it did, but not much of a release.
But we continue up this road here. I gotta stop again and make some more points on the map because I miss this turn every single time. I go past it if I don't. So I'll put like 3 little marks right here at the same spot so I don't go past it. The upgrade's right there by that watchtower. So I miss this turn all the time. So we're gonna put those up there and that'll get us up to our race suspension upgrade for this. Can be a little tricky getting through this little section right here because these rocks like to throw your truck sideways. Oh, I shifted it neutral. I meant to turn off the all-wheel drive. Yeah, probably should have left it on.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, we'll put it back on. Oh, I just like to see what things do. Oh, yeah. See, this turn I always miss because it's kind of going up. Looks like a little ditch, but it's the actual, supposedly a road.
Quote unquote road.
Yeah.
That goes into a mud road.
But when you're going on that other road, it just looks like a washout.
Yeah.
So that's why I always put the navigation markers on there because I always miss it if I don't.
I'm good at not.
This spot right here I always have a little bit of issue with. But I just hit the
Use a guide wire.
There we go. Because I always slide to the right there. So I hit the winch on there.
Use it as a guide wire.
Yeah. Use it as like a slingshot kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I hope if you watch these videos, yeah, a little high center there. If you do watch these videos, that you'll find them to be entertaining, educational.
More educational.
Hope they help you through the process.
If you just want insanity, watch mine.
Oh yeah.
That's the entire point of what I do.
I'm trying to make this easier for y'all if you're having trouble, so.
I make it harder. On purpose.
On purpose, you do. Well, I kind of do by using just the highway tires as much as I can. And not spending money on the upgrade, so that makes it pretty hard too. So here's our upgrade. Stop the engine, save our fuel.
I don't do that. I just let it go.
I do.
Well, I just catch it and go.
Race suspension for this truck. Alright, so we'll put that on when we finally make it back to the garage, which will be a little while yet. Alright, back up here, follow this road back down. Now we're going to continue along the edge of the map up to the old house where the engine upgrade is for this. It's the 5.2 custom engine.
I thought it was 5.8. Whatever.
No, it's
whatever it is.
It's 5.2. Real life it'd be a 5.7, but in the game it's 5.2.
The Chevy uses like a 80s, isn't it? 80s, 90s, something like that?
You mean this pickup right here?
Yes.
It looks like about a 92.
Okay. Yeah. It's a truck. That's what matters.
Yeah. I wish they'd have brought the F-150 from Mudrunner, and broke my Matilda. One is one too many. All right. Hurts my feelings.
There's no way you're never not gonna take damage.
It hurts my feelings when that happens. So, get over it. Yeah, I wish they'd have brought the F-150 from Mudrunner into Snowrunner, because I'm a Ford guy, lifetime Ford guy, I like Fords. So, and we can zip along here pretty good. You don't really take any damage here. Don't worry too much about flipping over. A little bit of water here. Not too much. This isn't deep water, so it won't damage your engine. Same thing here. I do find that if you go along the one edge or the other of the so-called road,
You'll try and get farther because the road's generally harder.
yeah, the road's generally harder. The mud's deeper, and if you keep one track in the so-called road and the other track or other side in the grass, it generally gives you traction. And those stupid trees, that just annoys me when they do that. They don't even come close to it, and it acts like you hit the thing.
I'm dying apparently.
There's our road into town. We just keep going up here, right up. A little ways up here on the left, we'll find the 5.2 custom engine. This engine will burn a little more fuel, you'll go a lot faster, you'll cause a lot more damage to your Matilda, and that hurts my feelings. So even though we have this engine, I'll just leave it in the garage. Maybe we'll put it on some other time, maybe not.
Then there's me. I use the Scout 800, so.
Yeah, well, I use the Scout 800 in tandem with this a little bit later. Okay, AAT 8.8D 5.2 custom. That made Matilda go vroom vroom. Alright, back. Continue on up here. Use a little bit of caution here because we're going to go through some rocks, and we don't want to damage our little girl. I have a tendency to zip around the camera, move it around, cause headaches, and
Or other people.
what have you. Yeah. So. I enjoy the scenery here in Michigan. It's fall colors. You got the orange and yellows and red leaves and stuff. I think that's, as far as in the game goes, I think, well, the Michigan is my favorite part, and not just because it's the easiest part, because it's the most colorful in the entire game. Once we get to Wisconsin's kind of resembles Michigan, but it doesn't have the color. I just look at all those colors out there. Those are just pretty.
It looks more like it's in fall for Michigan than anything else does.
And if you saw, there's another watchtower right over there. I just saw it as I was spinning the camera around. So now I'm on my way. Oops, missed turn. On my way to get the Scout 800. It's easy to get. And the way I play, I like to run 2 trucks in tandem. That way, if I do have problems, if I flip a truck over, something, I got a rescue truck right there. I don't have to
drive another truck to it.
Yeah, I don't have to switch into another truck in another map or all the way across the side. So that comes in handy. I'm using the highway tires as long as I can, which will complete Michigan with the highway tires, and sometimes you just need something to winch to. And I will get the Scout 800 back to the garage, and I will put the roof rack on it, and I use that as my mobile fuel tanker. Okay, Riverside Repair, we want to activate this right now. Since we're here, if you're familiar with it, you see the icon there. We have to deliver 2 service spare parts and 2 wooden planks there.
It's a very easy thing to do.
Yeah, that one's super easy to do. Getting upgrades, activating, opening watchtowers. From the time we leave the garage, be on a mission, be doing stuff. Accomplish goals, get your XP, earn your money, don't spend your money. Alright, listen to what I'm talking here. That's a life lesson, not just a game lesson. Don't spend your money. If you want to be rich, live like you're poor. And if you want to be poor, live like you're rich. Because if you spend your money, you're going to be broke.
So, I generally use well, my no HUD thing, I went and got the A&K in like the 2nd episode because I got bored.
Oh.
I do that because I'm weird.
Yeah.
I thought, no, it'll be funny. I went and got the A&K.
Yeah.
Did I waste so much money? I don't care. It was fun.
Well, I don't want to spend money, and I want to show other people how to do it without spending money, because I know in this hard mode, you can get to a point where you're out of money, or you got a truck flipped over, you can't recover back to the garage, you don't have a rescue vehicle because you listened to other channels and you sold the trucks and you should have kept them. When we get done with Michigan, we're going to have 8 trucks. All the trucks that you find, there's the Scout 800. We're going to have close to $300,000 in cash in the bank. Then we'll be able to proceed to Alaska once we get down here. Stop the engine. Okay, Scout 800. Oh yeah. Okay, we got 780 XP, so we need 220 to get to level 3. We got $11,450. We own 3 vehicles now because we just found the Scout.
Woo!
Yeehaw, we've opened. We found 3 vehicles. We've opened 3 watchtowers. We've unlocked 3 upgrades. We've completed 6 out of 89 missions. Alright, let's get back. We're going to start heading back to town here. We're going to go back down to Riverside Repair. There's that other watchtower. We're going to grab that. Then there's some other tasks along the way that we can activate when we get into town. There's a missing machinery we can activate. There's the drainage task we can activate. What did you do? Why did you attach up there? That annoys me when it does that.
I used a quick winch, so that's gonna do that.
The rocks, is it the rock slide or the roadblock one that we activate up here?
It's...
I don't remember. It's one of those two, but it's the main road that has the big rock slide. I don't remember if one of them's called rock slide, one of them's called roadblock. We'll worry about it when we get down there. We're going downhill. Let's be careful because going downhill you will roll your vehicle and you'll go faster and you'll cause damage.
No, I know you won't. You'll be fine.
And it's starting to get dark. We'll turn our headlights on. And we're not going to purchase light bars. Yeah, they make it easier to see, but they don't get any freight hauled, so we're not going to.
Yes, they do.
They get freight hauled?
Yes, they do. They make it easier to see, so you don't make them damage.
Oh.
You know it's true.
I drive slower than you do, so. Oh, alright, let's turn the engine on there for just a little bit. Yep. That gets us moving again. Let's go. You can do it. Alright, we'll turn the engine off and we'll... What the heck? Alright, let's put it in low gear and see what that does. It appears that we are high-centered on something here. I'm going to back up and see what that... Oh, yeah. That's a rock there. Come on. Get over that. What the... There we go. You'll notice I turned the parking brake on quite a bit.
I don't.
I do.
Well, actually, I do and don't. It's the best way to describe it. You don't have to all-wheel drive engaged in the other truck. That would help too.
Well, you mean switch to the other truck, turn the engine on, put it in all-wheel drive, and then...
Switch that one, yeah. But you don't gotta turn the engine on, you just gotta turn the all-wheel drive on. It would help.
Does it? I didn't know you could do that.
If the all-wheel drive is not engaged in the other truck, if you go back and engage it, and then hook it up to the other truck, the all-wheel drive will be engaged when you're in the other truck.
Oh, I did not know that.
I did.
Hey, I just learned something here. Turn on the engine. There we go. Hey, it's working. We are moving. Awesome. So eventually, when we do later get back to the garage, I'll put the roof rack on the International Scout 800 because you can get
light bar.
Because you can get it on, yeah, it does come with a light bar. You can get it at level 1 where you can't get anything, and it has 140 liters of fuel.
And you're being pushed by a Scout 800 right now, which is the amazing thing of teaming.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Use them in tandem. If you get stuck, the other one will just come up behind you and give you a little push there.
Which is very nice.
Yeah. But yeah, the roof rack you can get on the Chevy at level 5, I believe, only has 40 liters of fuel. Where the roof rack on the Scout that you can get at level 1 has 140 liters of fuel, so it definitely makes a much better rescue vehicle.
The best rescue truck or maintenance truck, we've already discussed this before, but is S750 in general.
Well, yeah, but that's way over in the Kola Peninsula, and we got a lot of stuff to do before we get there.
Nah, you can go there now.
Well, yeah, well.
I'm debating doing that one of my videos just for, why not, videos.
Yeah,
I'm
but
weird.
You are weird, and we're doing this make money, don't spend money, okay? Make money, don't spend money.
Yeah, I know.
And this is, besides being hard mode, it's kind of extra hard mode because we're not spending money, we're not getting off-road tires or all-terrain tires, we're sticking with the highway tires. Alright, there's our watchtower right there. Let's stop engine here. This is where I use the Scout because it goes through here a little bit better. We're going to go right here and get this watchtower opened up, but we're not going to drive through this right here back to the main road because you always get stuck there. So we're going to do a little bit of backtracking. Excuse me. Alright, we're going to go Scout 800. We're already in you. Let's back up here a little bit. And I don't know why, it looks worse on this side than it does on the other side, but you can drive through this side, but getting past the watchtower, you always get stuck. So I turn around and come back here this way.
You can go either way.
I always get stuck going the other way.
Oh, well.
No, I don't fight with it. Look at that, there's a whole bunch of things. Rock slide, the rock slide is the one on
Maybe.
that we have to get. It's on the main road there. We don't need to watch all that. You've seen it all before. Let's keep moving. Alright, I'm gonna go back to town. Activate missing machinery, activate motel woes, we're gonna activate drainage, we'll activate the rock slide tasks. We'll get all of those activated, and then I'm gonna switch back into the Fleet Star. Yeah, I never have any problem really getting through here, but going the other way back to the main road, I always get stuck. So I go back this way. Go back up to the old house where we got the engine upgrade. And go into town that way. I better put some marks on the map so I don't get lost, because I have a tendency to get lost. Where are we? Okay, there. Yeah, see, we got these up here to activate, but I always get stuck there, so I generally find it's better to go the long way.
That's generally just a game in general, though, going a long way.
Yep, that is true. Okay, so we don't really have to go back to the old house. We'll go right here. There's the rock slide task, so we don't have to drive all the way up here. We just have to drive this far to get that one, this one, and we go back into town. Motel Woes is right there. And that'll put us close to where the GMC is. We might better leave that engine on in the Scout because it's going to give us a little help here. And we're down to 40 liters of fuel, 39 liters of fuel in the pickup truck. You can tell that took a little bit of damage on this run. Hurt my feelings, so when we do get back to the garage, we'll use that maintenance trailer, her service trailer, repair the little bit of damage we got here.
Now well, it's on my channel, but we have a thing where we just talk about the games, just a Snowrunner podcast. There's no video or anything, it's just us talking about the game. So far, we've talked about some very simple things, like we've talked about the F750, we've talked about just random things about our favorite trucks, we've talked about the TTANK, the Tayga, all that.
Yep,
So
Tayga
you guys
ain't
just
the king.
talk about the game?
The Tayga ain't the king. Since you brought that up, Tayga ain't the king.
Anyway, anyways, if you actually want to hear us actually talk about this stuff and actual just off-road stuff, just go watch our podcast like that. It's on my channel, so
Yeah, Ace of the Round Table channel.
It's linked in the description. I will make it linked in the description since I'm the one managing this.
And we can plow down a few little trees there, doesn't do any damage.
Some of the bigger trees, you said this before too, some of the bigger trees should go and get knocked down.
Yeah, like that tree right there, we could knock down, but there's some other ones that are similar size to it.
The one to the left?
Yeah, like the one to the left, will just stop you dead and damage your truck. And it's kind of annoying. Yeah, that one right there, that'll damage your truck.
There are some funny situations and some funny ways you can actually knock down some of those bigger trees. I've done it before. It damages your truck basically to where it destroys it, but it's very funny and it does work.
Yeah, unless you're using that Tavern 420 and it'll just knock everything down. Okay, let's turn the Scout engine off. We'll leave it there for right now. We don't need both of them.
you accept that one thing right there?
I'm gonna come right back to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Drainage.
drainage is right here. Oh, there's another one up here, stuck trailer.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a couple of them here. I forgot about that one. This one, stuck trailer. There it is. We got that one. We go up to the next little trailer park up here.
Actually, I think it's behind. Is it behind? No, it's not. No, it's not. Never mind.
No, it's up here where that other. You can see it up there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need the winch there, but it saves a little bit of fuel. And there we're back on asphalt, so we can turn the all-wheel drive off. We could continue right up a little bit and activate rock slide up there. There's drainage activated.
Mm-hmm.
But we can activate rock slide down here without going up there and wasting more fuel going the direction we don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
On a road we can't drive on.
Mm-hmm.
To the left over there is an interesting way through the swamp that you can get to the drilling site. I'll go that way. The P16 will go right through there with no trouble, but oh, there's a floating rock. And this we already activated. You got two icons there now, so you can see that we already activated that one. That was the stuck trailer. And you can drive through the grass over here, generally get you better progress than driving on the road.
You can cut little corners in certain spots. It's fine.
Yep, some spots you can. Here's the rock slide one. Activate. Grab the scout. And we go into town. We'll go to the right here at this first intersection around the building. This is town storage right here. And we're going to locate another trailer here that has a pallet of bricks and a service spare parts on it.
You can use that for White Harvest.
Yeah,
bricks and some other things, and then you're also going to use that semi-truck flatbed that's there too.
Yep, on the other side. If we turn left, there's a semi-trailer over there that's got 5 slots of cargo on it. It's got service spare parts and bricks and I think a vehicle spare part.
For some reason.
Well, we use them a little bit later. Show task. Come on, show task. There we go.
More the
missing machine.
That's more of the what am I talking about? The vehicle spare part, which you can't use to repair your vehicles, which is strange.
Yeah, you can't use them to repair your vehicle, but you need them for one of the contracts or one of the tasks. I don't remember which one it is at the moment. Go to the next one. We got a nice little town here. Alright, turn off the engine and drop the scout. There, right over here in this little trailer park. There you can see our semi-trailer. And if you honk your horn, you can knock the fence down. Alright, there's another trailer. We'll come back and get that after we reconfigure our Fleet Star and our GMC once we go get those. Doing this a little bit different than I did the last time.
It doesn't matter that much.
No, it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, I'm just gonna park these right here. I'll park those right there for a moment. I'm gonna jump into the Fleet Star. So, we're right here. If you've played the game before, this
I
is...
stayed in the Chevy to go get that because you're pretty much right next to them too. So.
Well, I am, but I want to get the Fleet Star over there to the GMC anyway. So we're right here.
I'm saying you'd end up doing it in a different order.
You go right up here. There's a fuel station right here. We're not going to buy any fuel because, well, we can't afford to buy fuel. We got free fuel. We're not buying fuel. So up here, we can go to the right, and it'll take us right up to this watchtower. And then the GMC's hidden right in here in the trailer park. We'll get that. There's a a sideboard trailer over there at the lumber mill. It has 2 wooden planks in it. We're gonna use that to repair the wooden bridge. And we're gonna get the raised suspension for the Fleet Star. We'll fix the bridge. We'll get the Fleet Star and the GMC back to the garage. And these darn barricades always damage my truck. So we're going to get the Fleet Star and the GMC back to the garage, and then we're going to spend just a little bit of money, not a whole lot.
You're going to buy a crane.
Yeah, we're going to buy a crane.
Kind of have though.
We're going to reconfigure these trucks. We need a low saddle so we can hook up to that semi-trailer. So, as I discussed earlier, this truck is useless as a semi-truck. Do not put a saddle hitch. We're in the U.S., we call it a fifth wheel. The rest of the world calls it a saddle.
I always say fifth wheel, so you'll hear me say it a lot.
Yeah, do not put the saddle or fifth wheel on this truck because it's just useless that way.
I'll do it, but I'm weird.
We're going to take the sideboard bed off of the GMC and we're going to put it on here because the GMC is actually designed to be a semi-truck pulling semi-trailers. And I'm just going to grab this and scoot on by. There's Pinewood Express. That's a contest. We just picked up another 50 XP for the watchtower. And there you can see the lumber mill ahead of us. Oh no! Hurt my baby girl. Hurt my baby girl because I'm talking and not paying attention where I'm going.
You'll see me go, oh, I took damage. Well, that sucks. I keep driving.
I just kept driving, but it hurt my feelings. Okay, so here's the lumber mill. Right behind one of those barns over there, there's that Pinewood Express.
It's very easy to do, by the way. You just need a trailer to do it.
Yeah. There's a trailer over there with 2 wooden planks on it. To the left here is our trailer park with our GMC. So we have two heavy, well, not heavy trucks, but 2 bigger trucks. Look at that. We just got promoted to rank 3. New truck
only
is
27 ranks levels away from 30.
Yeah, exactly. Well, by the time we get done with Michigan, we will be at 19 at least, if not 20. All right, engine shut off. Let's go here.
It'll be about 20 when you play Michigan.
Yeah. So now we own 4 vehicles. Now we've got 2 trucks that we can tandem together to help each other out. We've got 2 scout trucks that we can tandem together. It's a little bit slow getting going here, but
it's always slow getting going in the game.
It is. The pace will pick up here in a little bit. Alright, so we're working our way back to the garage, but we got about 5 things to do before we get there.
Nah.
So, always be hauling. Remember that. Always be hauling.
I'm just a contradictory person to this whole thing, by the way. I pretty much am.
Yeah, you're a pain in my ass.
Well, that's funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what we're trying to make it entertaining. And
I'm here.
Alright, so we'll just unhook from the GMC right there, stop the engine, change trucks.
You're gonna get that trailer that has the wooden planks on it, aren't you?
Well, yeah, because I'm on a mission here. I got stuff to do. So, and I'm gonna show you the easy way to get this trailer out of here.
There are many easy ways to do it. There really are.
There are. If we had a loading crane, we could put some weight on here to give us more traction, but we don't have a crane, and I'm not spending $300 to get two more wooden planks on here. Just to, basically, it's ballast weight. It just gives you.
You push more into the ground. You push more into the ground. It makes your wheels have more friction. That's the best way to describe it physically.
Yeah.
And simplest way too.
So yeah, there in the dark. That's our trailer. Now, you can back all the way up to the trailer and actually hook to it.
Or winch to it.
You can just winch it out like this.
I've always done it.
I don't. I winch it out and then... Well,
that's what I meant.
What you meant? You winch it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. Why are we stuck here? Alright, let's just...
There it goes. There it goes. There we go.
New trailer discovered. We just got another 30 XP points.
Another easy way to do this is just back that one truck up to it, and the other one pull the other one out. That works too.
Yeah, that does. There we go. Now we're moving. We'll get it out of there and then we'll hook up to it. I do it this way because the Fleet Star makes a better tow
vehicle.
It's got all-wheel drive on it already, so it works better at towing this truck. Oh, bouncy there. Okay, so we're on our way to the garage. We got our wooden planks. We can fix our bridge. We'll go around. This upgrade that we're going to get does not show up when you open the watchtowers, so you just have to know it's there.
That, but you are also going to drive back by it eventually anyway with the missions that you're going to do. So
you will, but we want to get it now because we're heading back to the garage and we're going to apply it to the truck. So. Oh, and we don't want to break my baby girl, so let's back up a little bit. Get away from that tree, turn our lights on. Look at that, you can see where you're going with these lights. You don't need light bars.
Light bars are fun now. It makes nighttime, daytime.
Well, yeah, it does, but hey, we're doing more with less.
Half the time I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, the GMC generally needs a little bit of help getting up through here. There's what resembles a road there, but you always get stuck on it. So all-wheel drive, a little diff lock. We'll get up over the top of this hill and then we'll turn them back off. Well, this takes us over towards the drilling site. And I think I mentioned earlier, we're going to use the international cab over at some point to deliver the giant construction trailer to the drilling site up here.
Introduction video?
Yeah, that was in the introduction video. Alright, are we going to have to winch to the... I don't think so. We'll get this up here a little bit farther. Don't hit the trees, dang it. There we go. Turn on the engine, maybe that would help. There we go. That's why we weren't moving. So if you're trying to do this with just the GMC, it'll struggle. It has a hard time getting up this hill. And that's why I specifically brought the Fleet Star to it. Well, and it saved fuel in the pickup truck to get the watchtowers and that. So right across this little creek here is where the upgrade is for the race suspension upgrade for this, but it does not show up when you open all the watchtowers. You'll never see this upgrade. You just have to, you can actually see the little yellow box across the river there, just barely, but it doesn't locate it. This is one of the hidden upgrades. There it is, there's the icon just popped up. It's one of a few hidden upgrades that you don't find opening the watchtowers. But I just know it's here because I've played through this game so many times. Upgrade is for this truck. Alright. That's one thing about towing a vehicle behind you. It's kind of annoying when you do these things.
Well, it's easy to switch.
Yeah, it's easy to switch. So there's the wooden bridge we need to repair. You can see the yellow boxes over there. You can actually repair this bridge from either side.
I'm ready to count. It's really annoying.
Yeah, some of them you can only repair from one side. Oh, turn the engine back on. Maybe we'll go somewhere.
Yeah, that'd help a little bit.
And over in these bushes over here, you got to watch out because they hit a lot of stumps over there.
I'm fairly good at driving in between them, so. This is another thing. What I do on my normal playthrough, I am just playing by myself, that I'm not trying to do anything stupid, I'm just kind of playing. I go from all-terrain tires to train tires, because one, if I have all-terrain tires, I pretty basically with the game.
Yep.
And then chain tires, since, well, chain tires are great.
Well, and I'm not going to buy any tires until I can do the chain tires. I'm not going to buy all-terrains, I'm not going to buy off-road, I'm not going to buy mud tires, I'm going to wait till I get all the way to chain tires. Show test, there's our bridge, accept that. Stop engine, change truck, there we go. Look at that, we're just knocking things out here. A little slow, but...
I don't have a time set up for this one. I'm not going to set that up. Oh
well. Alright, stop the engine. Cargo management. We'll watch the bridge get built. Unload, unload.
I just skip it.
There's the bridge. Alright, now we can get across there. 120 XP, another 1,400 bucks. Let's see, now we got...
About $1 million more bucks.
Yeah, we got $12,850 now. Okay, why are you there? Let's turn that off. Okay. There's no... We can't get to that one because there's roadblocks.
Yeah, you can. You
can. You can, but we're going to do those with the scout trucks. I know once we get across the river over here, there's another upgrade, and that's the...
Snowrunner transmission.
Snowrunner transmission. We're definitely going to get that. Actually, I'll use the Fleet Star to get that on our way back to the garage. There's our other... Is that the fuel? Yeah, that's the fuel station. That's the fuel station. Right there's the giant fuel trailer. Another pet peeve of mine. It's a 15,000 gallon tank in real life, and it's only 5,000.
That last episode.
I know. Hey.
He's gonna keep saying it.
I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it every time.
It's a deal.
All right, Fleet Star. Back up here a little bit. And the GMC will have a little bit of trouble getting through here. This is why. Another reason why.
Wow.
You can get it through there, but...
I got the construction trailer through there with it. It was fine. I just had to take a minute to unstick it in the... got stuck inside the bridge.
Yep. I just do it this way because I don't like the frustration, so...
Eh.
We could actually leave that trailer right there. We're probably not going to use it anymore.
I typically will haul different trailers to the garage when I'm going to use it. Generally, if it's a fifth wheel trailer, I will.
Yeah. There's another fuel trailer just up around the curve here that's actually for another contract. We're going to suck all the fuel out of it. We're going to suck all the fuel out of that big fuel trailer before we complete the contract with them, because that's how we get free fuel in this game. And I know, Ace, you call it cheating, but hey, I don't spend money because I'm cheap. Yeah, we're spending here a little bit, but that's because we got the GMC and the trailer behind us. Lock the diff lock in here. Give us a little bit of help. And if you're going to do the Hungry Workers contest, you have to fix that bridge anyway to get to it. But that's a... We'll end up using that bridge quite a bit since we got it fixed. Alright, we're back on. This is what you'd call a hard pack road. It's dirt, but it's dry and it's not muddy, so it's basically a hard pack dirt road. And there's our fuel trailer right there.
Actually, there's something I learned. If you, actually, you can do this for both this fuel trailer and the other big giant fuel trailer. If you deliver them and then take them back and drain the fuel out of them, it still completes the task.
Well, yeah, it does. We're gonna.
That's what I do.
We're gonna completely empty
start it.
That's
what you did. You restarted it to do it.
Yeah.
That would have been cheaty if it actually fulfilled it.
I'm gonna show you how to empty these trailers out and refill them. And he says it's cheating, but...
Hey. No, I say it's cheating if you could restart the thing and then do it.
Oh, okay.
Drain the fuel out of it, I do that. So.
Alright. Refuel. Oh, fuel trailer, 2,000 liters. Yeah, it's a 5,000 gallon tank. Makes me angry. Alright. Oops, I turned that off. I should have... Okay. Alright, both of our trucks are refueled now. Oh, where exactly is that? Okay. Somewhere right over in here is that other upgrade for the Snowrunner transmission. Fleet Star's got all-wheel drive and diff lock, so we'll take it over there and get that. We'll have to do a little bit of winching, not too much.
Your first video has 4 views, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Huh? I just uploaded this first video, by the way.
Yeah, uploading videos to YouTube is a brand new endeavor for me. I've never done it before in my life, and the only reason I started my YouTube channel...
Hi. It's because I did it.
Well, you did it, but I wanted to do this Snowrunner playthrough to help anyone who might be struggling. I'm about 80% done with Michigan on my first try of hard mode.
Technically second, but the first try was just messing around, really. Or was it actually first try? I don't remember which.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, I played around with it just a little bit, but this is my really first attempt at actually completing a playthrough.
A long way to go.
Well,
you're doing what I'm doing. You're gonna end up doing every single map, because I'm gonna end up doing every single map in the HUD, and you're gonna end up doing the entire thing through every single map of this.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I'm actually uploading the second video too. This is the third.
Good deal. Alright, I'm getting a little bit more of the map uncovered here so I can actually find where that... Alright, turn the engine off.
It's to your right.
Yeah,
it's over there.
Right over... Okay, why are you not... There we go.
Sometimes when you're really close to a truck, you generally won't do that.
So right in that area right there is the Snowrunner transmission. I gotta go up here and get rid of this point because I put it in the wrong spot. There we go. And those dead trees like that, they won't hurt your vehicle. You can use them as a winch point, but they just fall over really quick. And these little bitty trees, a lot of times you can hook to them, but they work for the scout trucks. There's the icon for the Snowrunner. They don't really work too much for these big trucks. You just rip them out of the ground. A lot of my talking is geared to people who've never played the game before, but if you're in hard mode if you're new to Snowrunner and you're trying to start a hard mode game, don't do a complete playthrough in normal mode before you try Snowrunner hard mode.
I say, even if you don't have any of the DLC map, just do the first 3 maps, not even in hard mode, just regularly, and then jump into hard mode before you do any of the other maps. Because you'll be pretty experienced with just the first 3.
Yeah, true, you will. You will, but absolutely do not try a hard mode game if you haven't